Hmm. Penelope, dear. Have you seen my grandmother's talisman? I need all the luck I can get later on this date I'm supposed to go on. Maybe I should just cancel. I am so over men right now. Have you checked the altar? We were up quite late working last night. Oh, good point. Let me just see. Oh. Oh. Fuck. I told you to be more careful, darling. Oh, gosh. I just organized this the way I liked, too. Stop. Look. Go. Here. Your talisman. Off with you. I'll deal with this. You really are an angel. Yes, I know. Now, scoot along before you tear down this entire place. I thought you were meeting your date out. I am. Then who is at the door? If I knew that, I'd be a psychic, not a witch. Well, don't look at me. I'm fixing your mishap here. All right. Hold your horses. I'm coming. And who are you? Who's at the door, my darling? I'm asking him now. Seems to be a trout or something, the way his mouth is ajar. No fishy pets allowed. Binksy will just eat him. I'm sorry. Who are you? And you heard about us how? Oh. Word of mouth does travel fast. We've not been here for what, more than a month? Penelope, I believe we have a new client. Well, in or out, you are creating a draft and the candles are just newly relit. Invite him in. Let's hear what the poor soul needs, You heard her. Get in here. Well, don't just stand there all glossy-eyed. Come in. Here, take a seat here. Let's talk, shall we? Why do you keep staring at her like that? Penelope, come here. He can't seem to focus. Hey, anybody in there? Oh, Harper, do be sweeter with him, would you? Clearly he's nervous. Hey, you. Yes, you. Look into my eyes, sweetie. I don't know what you've heard about us, but it is obvious that you are a little scared. I need you to take a deep breath in. Hold it for a moment. And out. There you go. I'm seeing some color come into those cheeks. I think you're about to pass out. So, now that you are breathing a little bit easier, why don't you tell us what brings you here today? I bet I can guess, looking at that sad sack face. We've seen it 100 times, and honestly, it makes me feel so... Harper, darling, not helping. Look, just take another deep breath for me, and let's start again. In with the good. Oh, and out with the bad. Okay, look, don't mind her. She's just a bully sometimes. Hey! Shush you. Let him talk. Yes. Okay. Please. Go on. Okay. Aw. Yeah. Aha! Oh, I knew it. Love potion. Damn it. I wish we had been taking bets. Don't look at me like that. You have love written all over your sweet puppy dog face. I mean, look at you.
I
I think it's sweet.
Yeah, you would.
Hey! Okay, yeah, I guess I would. Anyways, we could do that for you. No problem.
All right, let's get cooking, shall we, dearie?
Yes, my darling. You get to mixing. I'll gather ingredients. You just call out what we need.
All right. Little flames first. Some bubbles. Double toil and trouble. Fire burn and cauldron bubble.
Harper. Some old school witch vibes,
I never feel closer to the ancestors as when we cook, dear. Okay, let's see. True Love's Potion. We are going to need some juniper.
Juniper. Got it.
Roses. Poppy.
Poppy.
Lemon for zest.
Lemon zesties.
Chamomile. Isn't that for sleep? It's for both, dearest. Lulling one into love, if you will.
Ah, yes. Makes perfect sense. Chamomile. Got it.
Wormswood.
Marjoram.
And adder's tongue.
Adder's tongue. Oh, look at his face. Are you all right, sweetie? You look a little sickly.
Oh, yes. We cut the tongue right out of the face of a little beastly adder, and then we jam it in the...
Don't scare him more, you witch.
Okay. Yes, I'm kidding, of course. No real tongues will be cut in the making of this love potion. Adder's tongue is just a little plant. It can be kind of hard to find, but you came to the right place. It will make your loved one feel more attracted to you.
Here's some extra adders.
Good idea. Thank you. All right. A few extra things here. And there. And just a touch of this and a sprig of that.
It smells about right. Very good work, darling.
You too, dearest.
Perfect. Here you go, my sweet. Now all you have to do is have your love take a sip of this. Tell them it's a special tea and that it is important. You must stick around with them for a while as it settles into their heart. You must be the one they lay eyes on when the magic takes place. It's sort of like baby birds imprinting on their mothers. They must lay eyes on you, and it will take hold of them in their base. Do you understand?
Yeah. He gets it. Look into the eyes, fall into love, kissy, kissy, boom, boom, love.
Damn it, Harper, come on.
Sorry, you're just such a romantic.
I can't help it. I love love.
I know, but you get all dreamy about things and forget the objective, which is to make sure that the product is good. They understand what to do, and most importantly, make sure they pay, and not try to sneak out with a free potion while two witches bicker about the frivolity of love.
Love isn't frivolous.
Gladere. And where do you think you are escaping off to with the potion in hand and no money exchanged?
Ooh, definitely shouldn't have done that. Look, that's her angry face.
Penelope, not now.
Sorry.
Well, answer me.
I see.
Oh.
Still.
I think you've really made a poor decision. Venire. Diorsum.
What are you going to do to him, Harper?
I don't know, Penelope. What should we do to him?
Check him for money?
No. I think I want to punish him now. Money only hurts the wallet, you know? And he needs to learn there are people you just don't mess with in this world.
I hear you, darling. A newt?
No. Not a newt, at least not now.
We can strike him where it counts. He is here for matters of the
heart. Yes, I think you're right. Lux pila.
Ooh. You're getting better at that all the time, aren't you, darling?
Thank you for noticing, dear. Don't you even think of getting up off that couch, you little pissant.
Pissant? Well, you heard her. I'm sure you could try to resist looking at her beautiful orb she summoned, couldn't you? I mean, the pulsing lights, the feeling of looking into a new universe almost.
That's right, you little snake. Look into this brilliant glowing orb. You really can't resist it at all, actually.
It is rather magnificent.
Yes, magnificent.
Almost hard to look away, isn't it, darling?
Yes, my dear, I believe it is.
And yet, you can't keep your eyes off of it, can you?
It would lure in a simple mind, wouldn't it?
Oh, I don't know. I think even a resistant mind may struggle. But tell me, why would you want to resist such a luscious display?
I can see you clenching and fighting it. Don't be a fool. You can try and fight it, but you will succumb to your base desires, just like every fool soon parted with their mind.
I don't think it's foolish to succumb. I think it's probably smart. I think it's okay if you're feeling more sleepy. I would be too, probably. It just makes sense to give in.
Yes, give in. Give in, you weak little klepto. Steal away in that mind of yours like you tried to abscond with our potion.
Oh, darling, I'm sure he had good reasons. Didn't you? I'm sure you're not weak-minded. In fact, I bet you could just let your mind relax and drift. Don't listen to her words. Just let them float right out of your head.
Probably can't keep my words in your simple head anyway. I could use smaller words if you'd like.
There's nothing wrong with smaller, bite-sized words. Easy to chew on, digest, process in that sweet little mind.
Sweet? Seems unlikely this plebe is very sweet. How could a potion pirate be sweet?
Well, it is a love potion. We could go easy on you, maybe. You just wanted love, and isn't that something to fall deeply into? Just dropping down into a sweet, loving feeling, drifting down into a sweet, empty place. Cozy, soft, warm, basking in the soft glow of the orb.
Oh yes, sweet love. Not totally a fatuous, menacing stalker way. I bet you'd want love from anyone who had a pulse. Warm places for you to touch and whisper sweet, soft nothings into your ear. Is that right, plebe? You just want the heat of someone with a passion in their eyes for you?
And so what if you do? There's nothing wrong with a desire like that. Like those moments when you sit comfortably in front of something so relaxing and you feel your lids getting heavier and heavier. You can't help but close them and enjoy the soft, subtle sounds.
The sounds of you breaking down and giving in. Look at your weak body just relaxing at her words. Her soft whispers lure you into my web. Resist, please. Put up a fight. You don't want to go down, do you? You don't want to succumb to her wishy-washy sweet talk, do you?
But why not? It will feel so good. It feels good to break. It feels good to rest those eyes. Let them close. Let yourself float away on a sweet cloud of our words, our sounds, our breathing, the sweet, sleepy smells of chamomile and lavender in the air.
So intense, so overwhelming, isn't it? You can't resist, can you? You try, but you fail. You seem to be enjoying it a little too much. Light, sound, mind break.
So, let it overwhelm you, I say. Let it take over you. Go on. Give in to us.
Give in. Do it. You want so badly to feel things so strongly. Just give in. Succumb.
Succumb.
Give in.
Listen to our words and drift lightly like a little cloud.
Drop. Drop for us.
Go on. You can drop for us. It will be amazing. Listening. Losing your will. It feels so good.
Drop.
Well, do you think he's under?
Drop. Oh, yes. I swear it is so easy when love is at the forefront. No barrier when love is blinding you. Easy to force submission.
You do have a point, darling. So now, what do we do with our subject here?
I'm over the money at this point. I think I want to hit him in the feels now.
Uh-oh. What are you thinking, darling?
Well, my dear, follow my lead.
Whatever you say, darling.
I still would like to know what you're hiding on you. Listen closely to me. You want to give me everything in your pockets. Everything.
Oh, yes. You want to hand us everything within those pockets. Go on, empty them out.
Yes, it is the only way to feel better. You must give us everything.
It will feel so good.
Yes. Let's get rid of these articles.
Oh, there we go. That must feel so good. Letting yourself free like that. So divine.
Yes, very good.
Nice and easy. Deeper and deeper you go.
Deeper and deeper down. Down so far you drop to your knees. Mind still and consumed.
Was that you, darling?
No, dear. I don't think that it was. Let's see who's at the door, shall we?
Oh, hello there. Well, would you look at her?
Familiar, no? Of course he's here. I'm so glad you knew where to find him. Come in.
Well, would you look at that? It's the crush. Look at her. She's here now. How exciting for you. It would be embarrassing if she looks your way, maybe, under our delicious spell. So very deep. And you're so in love.
Please, come in. Let me take your coat. You are lovely, aren't you? I could see why someone may desire your attentions.
Ooh, look at Harper go. See? She can turn on the charm if you don't cross her. Look at how willing your crush is to follow her. Clearly she favors the bold.
Oh, what are we up to? Nothing too crazy. You had a bit of a situation, but we're dealing with it. See?
Ooh, I bet you can feel your cheeks getting red as she lays eyes upon you, kneeling here before me, empty-minded, body doing as we wish, so submissive.
What did we do to him? Nothing terrible, I can assure you. Just a little light witchy trance. You say it sounds interesting? Did you hear that, Penelope? She said it sounds interesting.
She said it's interesting. Do you think Harper is going to sink her deep down? Deep, deep down like you? Would you enjoy seeing that? It must feel good to be so heavy and under and enjoying yourself right here in front of your sweet crush.
Here, let me show you my talisman. It's been passed down from generation to generation in my family. Penelope, dear, do you mind?
Oh, of course not, darling. It was on the altar. Let me fetch it.
Thank you, dearest. All right, she's going to get that, and why don't you come sit here, comfortably in front of me? Would you like a sip of tea? It has chamomile and some lavender in it. Very rich. Nourishes your body and your soul.
Here you go. A beautiful talisman. Such a lovely pendant.
Perfect. Thank you so much, dearie.
You're welcome.
Okay, now, all you have to do is watch as I sway this back and forth, back and forth. Just follow it with your eyes and let your mind unravel. Relax. Enjoy the sway. Back and forth. Back and forth.
Back and forth. Back and forth. Do you see her watching the pendant sway? Look as her body relaxes at the words. Look at how eager she is to follow Harper along. So obedient, so soft, so sweet. I can see why you crave her love.
That's right, back and forth, back and forth, deeper and deeper, back and forth, back and forth. The deeper you go, the better you'll feel. The better you feel, the deeper you'll go. So willing to allow me into that beautiful head of yours, between those ears, in that mind. Deep, deep, deep down you go. Sleep.
Ooh, I think that you're sinking down deeper too, watching your crush sink down. Down. It does feel so good.
The deeper you go, the better you feel. And you do feel so very good, don't you? And you are thirsty right now, aren't you? Penelope, doesn't she look thirsty?
Yeah, I think that she does.
Do we have anything we can give her?
Well, she had a sip of tea. And you know what may go really well with that?
Please, tell me, my dearest.
Perhaps that potion we whipped up earlier, It seems he won't be using it now. Plus, she did come all this way. And look at him just sitting here on his knees, deep down. I bet he may even enjoy it.
What a lovely idea indeed. Yes, I think the potion will do quite nicely. But you know, she can't be deep in sleep for that to make it work. She will love whoever she lays eyes upon when she's awake. So fetch me the drink and come close, my dear.
Okay, you stay here and watch closely. Coming, darling.
Okay, so we will do a little count On the odd numbers, you will be deep asleep, and on the evens, you will be alert and oriented, wide awake, until we drop you again on the odds. So, let's start with 10. Eyes open, an even number. You are alert and oriented and so happy to see both of us standing here before you. It feels so good to be so comfortable in this apartment with us, so happy and wonderful. And 9. That odd number hit you hard, didn't it? You fall deep again, but it feels so good to fall deep for us. Not scary, not at all. It's like soft clouds lingering in a slow sky. 8. Awake, eyes open. Look at both of us, feeling so happy and wonderful in our presence. 7, I think is next. Odd. Drop down. Down you go. So sleepy and wonderful, eyes closed. It feels so good to be asleep. It feels so good to give in to us. 5. Oops. I think you skipped one. But that's okay because 5 is an odd number, and it feels so good. It feels so good to float on down, closer and closer to us, feeling near to you, hearing our words in a happy, empty-minded place. 4 brings you back up and awake and feeling a bit thirsty. A bit dry in your mouth. Oh, so thirsty. Here, take this. All the way down now. Oh, it tastes so good. 2, wider awake, looking deep into both of our eyes. Let that magic take effect before we allow you to sink back down. You feel so good and awake, staring at both of us. Staring only at us. There is no one else here for you. You don't even hear the sound of heavy breathing coming from over there. You only have eyes for us. 1. Sleep. You are down again, so deep, so down, and so very in love with both of us. It would be hard not to be in love with us, wouldn't it? Look around this apartment. And how are you doing? You watch carefully at what Harper's doing. Look, your crush just looked right over here, but it appears she only has eyes for me when she glanced this way. I better go back over and tend to her with Harper. Make sure to watch us all closely. You need to absorb every detail with us and allow yourself the passion you feel burning in your heart when you see us. Yes, and you feel so empowered. You're exposed in a really good way. You are so beautiful. Isn't she so beautiful? Yes, she is. You are stunning. The neck, the stomach, your face glowing so pretty at our attention. You feel the effects of the potion, pure love for us both. And we shall love you too, of course. Isn't that right, sweetie? You want me to feel as good as you do. You better watch closely because this is going to keep getting more and more interesting. Standing so very close to me. All right, wrap your arms around me like a good girl. I really want you to set me free. You two look so intimate in that embrace. I must get in on this. Here, let me help by brushing your hair aside. Aw, thank you, dear. You too, my sweet. You are doing so well, so deep down. The deeper you go, the better you feel. The better you feel, the deeper you go. The deeper you go, the more pleasure you feel. Deep, loving pleasure for both of us. You can't resist.
Looking at Harper now, you see the most beautiful woman, and desire is spreading throughout your body. Look at her figure. You want her more than anything in the world.
You want us both more than anything in the world.
Yes, that's right. You want us both. The desire budding in small waves, rippling through your chest, making your heart beat faster and faster.
Follow your heart, sweetness. Follow your heart and use your hands. Let them wander like your mind. Let your hands feel what they desire.
Let your hands wander like your heart does, closer and closer to us. Go on. Let those fingers trail over Harper's body. Feel her neck. Wrap yourself around her waist. Grasp her close. Just like that. Feel the comfort of her heartbeat near yours.
Wrap your arms around me and feel Penelope press against my back. So intimate, so close. Your body against mine feels amazing. Your lips wonder what mine taste like.
I know what they taste like. Pure ambrosia. Go on. Give her a taste. Give her a kiss.
Yes. Oh, so good.
Don't be afraid to watch us very closely over there. I can see your desire growing. It must be so hard for you. You will sink deeper and deeper for us.
This will be so much hotter knowing you're sitting over there watching, sinking deeper and deeper the more excited you get, watching us here with your crush, arms wrapping around each other, bodies close and hot. You will go down so very deep for us. Deep. The pleasure you feel makes you go deeper and deeper, and the deeper you go, the more pleasure you feel. It's so intense, and it is all so intoxicating.
It may be hard to watch, humiliating even, knowing how much your crush loves us now, and that you would never be able to fulfill her in the way that we're going to.
Ooh. Harsh, but true. Don't be too hard on yourself.
Hard on?
Whoopsies.
Don't forget, fall deeper and deeper for us. So feel free to enjoy yourself.
Yes, watching her seduce us as she did you, but she actually loves us.
She does love us, doesn't she? Look how tender and soft. The caresses, hands gliding over body. Watch as she teases Harper, as she feels along the length of her sides. Fingers gently touching her torso. It must feel so good to have her hands all over her body. You wish you could feel them, but you just have to watch. Watch carefully. So good. So delicious. Oh, and now it's my turn.
Look as she grabs at Penelope. Look at her. Her hands gliding easily over her sides. Back and forth. Touching her ass. Gripping it. Squeezing that soft area. Listen to how good she feels. It's amazing, isn't it?
You wish you could feel her soft hands on your ass, squeezing you, tracing little spirals into the small of your back. Every caress she gives us, you feel. Every caress she touches and kisses on our bodies, you feel. You want it so bad. Look at how we play. We want. So good. You know, you have been watching us so closely. You can't resist your own temptations. You know what would be interesting, Penelope? I'm not sure, but I know you will let me know. Listen to me, plebe. Every time you think of someone you desire, every time you see someone you have a crush on, the woman in a movie, the woman on TV, the woman checking you out at the grocery store, and you get it in that little head of yours that you would like to have relations with said woman, you think of us. Well, that is better than what I was going to say. Anytime you have a desire, anytime you think of someone you'd love to caress, kiss, you will think of our bodies seducing that person. And them falling in love with us, like your crush did today, wanting us, touching us, and we will seduce them into such a glorious trance and make their bodies feel so good. And in your head, we will take over the situation, and you will think of nothing but our pleasure in that mind. You will think of nothing but our pleasure using the objects of your desires, taking away from you and leaving you with the images of our bodies, satisfying, pleasuring, consuming the energy. When you become horny for someone, your mind will be unable to escape us. We will seduce whoever you desire, and they will be sucked down into our delicious trance. And you will feel so hopelessly full of desire, so aroused, so wanting, so needing, so stimulated, aroused and powerless to it all, so humiliating in a way. But you will keep your desires. You will keep your excitement. You can't help yourself. And so we release your crush. She's dressed now and leaving, but you will sleep deeper now for us. Go on, down you go. So deep. Sleep off this fantasy we have weaved for you. In your sleep, I suggest you allow this to repeat in your dreams over and over and over again. Let it sink in deeper as you sleep. Lustful, delicious moments of all of us together. Deep down you go. Dream of your arousal for us. Dream for us. Dream of us. So sweet. So deep. So full of pleasure. Sleep.